Radio check. Lurk at work is in the AO. Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Glad you can join us today for another round of Battle Realm Zen Edition Greyback's Journey. Before we do any recaps, I would like to apologize for having to take 2 days off. Personal reasons, I'd like to say I could divulge why, but well, sorry I cannot. Let's just say I could have used the rest. Unfortunately, most of it was a bit fitful, and I still feel like crap. But we shall soldier on, as Greyback is doing, and hopefully somehow we'll be able to make a breakthrough, as they are breaking a breakthrough now. Well, well, as much as I like, as much as I like to say I can continue very well, I did. I probably, no, at least probably some of y'all might also have heard about the news about one of the more, well, not exactly more prominent, not big, but fairly noticeable groups is uh, cutting down on activities for a bit. And it was not exactly a welcome bit of news, especially for someone who's taken a break. This particular group is fairly big. Well, of course, let's just go ahead and say it's, yeah, I heard about the news about the Hollow Stars, and I'll be honest, I am quite disappointed. Though I'm not exactly surprised. A lot of people are not exactly surprised, as Hollow Stars JP has been having a bit of a rough go at it for the past 4 years at the very least. Even though there were signs that maybe they were going to go and carry on, conditions locally and possibly over abroad as well have not been too kind to the group. Personally, I think there are just some situations that they could not have a handle on, but I still think that it is a bit of an overly rough decision to take, which is kind of sad. Well, we can't really do much as fans and followers now, but to continue on supporting them, even though they're not as heavily supported at home themselves. I'm pretty sure with the skills they have, they'll be able to bounce back. It would be a real shame, especially since I'm a big fan of Trinero. I mean Mafia. Sorry about that. And I would absolutely feel gutted if they leave. Especially Ogasan. I look up to him. He's a really great guy. He's got a lot of experiences to say you by now. Also, a very trustworthy fellow. With a lot of creativity, despite the fact that he's not really super big into a lot of stuff, but when he does go into things, he goes at it 110%. And I really wish he'll be able to come, get along with this, bounce back even better. Well, that's all I have to say on the matter. Enough of the sad stuff. We're going to make things a bit brighter now. So let's go into recap mode. Last time we managed to break through Soban's laboratory and free not only Gala, but also gain the assistance of the Shaylord. Big guy made of rocks, throws a temper tantrum that can destroy a peasant hut in like 2 or 3 hits. Now Gala is out of action for the next couple of missions, I think, until the end maybe. And we have to break through to Evain's place and knock out the White Wolf token, or everybody else is gonna die of frostbite. But before we can do that, we'll have to deal with Issyl and Koril, who are currently blocking the path towards Evain's ice palace or some such. We have one problem. If we delay in destroying both of them at the same time, one will usurp the other's forces and become much more difficult to dislodge, which is why we're trying to meticulously destroy their production facilities first before we destroy most of their main forces, so that we will just have to sweep them away in one blow when they don't have enough forces to fight back. Of course, it's going to take a while to do that, but it's a lot better than just rushing in head on like we did towards the end of last stream. So now let's do a bit of a review. We have 24 combat forces on the field. Well, 24 forces, 24 people max. That includes these peasants. We only have a handful of infantry. Most of them are just brawlers and a couple of sledgers. Because the brawlers have proven to be much more resilient than berserkers so far. Ideally, I would have probably added maybe some more of the druidesses also, so we can entrap some of them on the front line. But I don't feel like that's gonna help us any. Problem is, there's also no horses in this area, so we can't really multiply our troops via werewolf, or rather dire wolf attacks. Pretty sure. Well, there are probably horses, but the two bases have already snatched it between themselves, which is really, really annoying. So for the time being, we're going to build up Yang points so we can get enough bonuses for everybody, and that will make them much more effective at dealing with the enemy forces up front. We don't really need. We got 4. How did I get 4? Because we got everything else. Now the main issue here is that I have not gotten any of the other good techniques there. We also still miss Longtooth and the Shade Lord, so we can't really do much. So the idea here mostly would be to attract the attention of the enemy first, and then keep pounding at them until hopefully we can get enough Yang points to increase the survivability and damage potential of our current combat units. Because we are down to 30, we can't really use, or we can't really gather a big strike force, which is the main problem.
I'm ready.
We can't move in through here. Not exactly safe.
Yeah, let's go.
I think there's a tower around here somewhere.
Pumped and ready.
An unassailable tower that figures much. At least we're doing some damage to these guys, softening them up a bit. This one's a bit easier to approach tower-wise. But clearly, as you can clearly see here, there are a lot of units to use. We already lost one of the sledgers we sent in earlier. Oh, that's 2 of them now.
I will grab you. Pumped and ready.
Pumped and ready. Now, who do I want to get this on? I could probably get another sledger out there. Send these guys as reinforcement.
Done.
We can use this area as an outpost. Probably dealing with any units they send to attack us to soften them up. Then we can get some of these points up. fight crew? Do I want to get fight crew now? Yeah, sure, whatever.
Look at my muscles.
They're not really weak against cutting types, these blade acolytes. Being balanced units.
The leaf falls.
But they're currently the best we can use.
I'm bulging.
Against most. They're mostly the most easy. They're the easiest units we can deal with right now. Problem is, they're not the only ones on the field, of course. Perhaps we lost a lot of people on that attack. We're down to 21 total. Now we can probably put Longtooth here now, so we can at least increase
Right.
our strike capabilities.
Uh-huh.
Okay, is this guy fully fixed up? Yes, he is.
This too hard.
This too hard.
Yeah, let's go.
Probably gonna need another sledger there.
This too hard.
Okay, now it's saying it's... Wait, what? Oh, right, I forgot. I had 2 wolves' dens. That's a horse right there. Do you want to get it? Oh, we can. I mean, not. It's a real shame we can't build a tower here to keep an eye out on anybody coming down this road. I mean, we could put it here. It will be open, exposed, and too far from any support. I want these guys to be really heavy on the firepower, so... Alright, well, everybody else is doing that. Let's get this guy some shale, shall we?
No problem.
Come from big guys! Send 2 units against us. Oh well. Oh, ninja on a horse. I haven't seen that before. In case that was not it, that was sarcasm. That's 2. These guys are gonna die. Masonry. You get back up there.
Pumped and ready.
Pumped and ready. Oh, we... Oh, I thought he ate the horse's corpse. Or whatever. Not going to be much of a problem, thankfully. Still gonna need some of these big guys up there. So it doesn't save the time you have when you are already playing the game. It just saves how it just starts the counter as soon as you load the game mode. Okay. I have 4 horses here. The other guy got taken out again.
Yes.
Let's just increase these guys' firepower just in case.
I'm bulging.
I'm bulging. We'll just have to continue sending forces against the Lotus troops until we can get enough resources to make them much more effective in frontline combat. Of course, since we've already destroyed this tower, there's a very, very high chance that they will rebuild it again. I should also increase the firepower of our ballista men. Wow, you missed! How could you miss? He was walking!
Kill the oppressors.
That was quick!
I'm ready. Down for the count. Done.
Good shit. actually do that effectively.
Let's
You had to
go.
force for it, but
For
gonna need a
freedom.
hammerman on this one. Unfortunately, I think I lost another. Oh, nope, I didn't. Okay, that's 3. Where do I want to go? Alright, I need dodging. I guess we'll have to go for Eagle's Eye first so they can engage much more early. And towers. No space for towers, which is annoying to me. We can put a tower here, but that's not exactly a lot of space. I want to have a tower that overlooks this position instead.
Look at my muscles.
Alright, let's see if they rebuilt that. I'm sure they did, since we saw that peasant were trying to fix it up again. It was very likely we'll see another tower out here. Ooh, the horse.
Banner up.
Bada off.
I'm bulging.
Hang on a second, let me just check something real quick. Okay, there's nothing there. Why is it nothing there? Hang on. Okay, let's continue on to the operation. Just had to check something with my feet. Here they come. It's kind of funny that the stealth mode on the ninjas is really covered, or really pointed, rather pretty obvious now. In the newer, higher definition models. Dang it, do I really have to put some of those guys in? I mean, we can probably get a druidess out. Or rather a dryad, but she needs to be a bit more durable. Good lord.
For the wolf.
This is entanglement, but that's for druidesses. I want nature affinity and right of freedom, maybe. Unfortunately, Enchanted Tremors is only for diggers, so we can't really use that. So let's go for King of the Mountain. Increase damage from elevated attack formations. There's a Miss Druidess right here. Once we have the Dryad up, we'll probably give her a wolf. Need a large sledger for this operation. So we see the problem we're dealing with here. That the enemy isn't exactly as weak to brawlers as the Serpent Clan is. But there's a lot of work to be, or there's a lot of arguments to be made that just rushing the enemy with brawlers is a lot better than the berserkers. Because at least brawlers get some extra bonuses, I think, in the form of, well, dodging. They still have a lot of range attacks there, especially from unclean ones, and that unit is very annoying. So if we can stop most of their attacks with that, we just need to get nature affinity for entanglement bonuses.
For the wolf.
We'll have the Shaylord as a force multiplier later. Probably for home defense, though I think we can probably send him out to assist these guys.
I'm bulging.
I'm bulging. Wait, I have. Oh, right, I have 2 because I have a keep now. enjoy having a higher elevation than any units coming in. So we already have the top of the tower synchronizing with the ballistamins, king of the mountain. But putting it on top of a hill probably increases the damage, right? Increased elevation, some such.
Look at my muscles.
Look at my muscles.
Yes.
We can also probably just go for pitch slingers as a backup, but that's kind of stupid, since those pitch slingers aren't really very durable against against melee. Oh, a horse! I should grab that
For
horse.
the wolf. For freedom. For the pack.
For the pack. Oh. Ninja!
For the clan. For freedom.
We lost one of our sledders again. You know what? I think I have a better idea now. We should just go and get dryads. Where did they get all of these reinforcements?
Get at them. Yeah. Let's go. Ready to swing.
I think I have a better chance of scoring kills with these guys when I have dryads up on the front line. Very, very nice. Now we just need to make those dryads a bit more durable. But they can't really get that because they only have a boost of stamina and 2 damage.
For the pack.
Probably gonna need another sledger though.
This too hard.
Okay, we can add entanglement just in case. Honestly, entanglement really doesn't do much. It only roots the enemy into the place where they were attacked by the dryad.
For the clan.
Compared to resist cutting. So the Druidettes doesn't really have any resistances, which is a bit of a problem.
Right. Yes. Ready to swing.
It does show that with better firepower, you can probably deal with them more effectively.
I get it.
I get it.
Look at my muscles.
Blast furnace, maulers, and pitch slingers take less damage from explosives. Maulers deal more damage. Bully for increased stamina for these guys.
For the clan.
Gonna need another sledgehammer for this guy. These units, while very good against most enemies in the Lotus line, aren't really siege types, despite the fact that they're using magic blades, which is a bit of a problem when we're trying to Soften up the enemy's production facilities in the rear. Now, we'll see if we can actually get enough of these guys up front to deal, or to probably hold this position for us. Though it seems like they're very, very focused on knocking out our combat units instead of our base first. Kind of funny. Also, we have to protect the monastery. I keep forgetting that part. Ooh, so many horses back here because we killed most of their riders. I want to know if the tower is back.
Ready to swing!
That's one big issue with Dryads. Yeah. Dryads are very, very soft. Okay, good news is it doesn't look like they're rebuilding their towers, which is very, very welcome. Which means if we can destroy this tower, we can probably use this as a station point for any defensive positions we can set up. But I don't think we can split up. We only have 7 unit slots left. Then again,
For freedom!
we can probably keep these guys here.
Let's go!
For freedom. Or could I get the Shale Lord? Yeah, I think I'm gonna call in Right of Freedom so they get a bit more of a stamina boost. And we'll split the attackers by having these guys cover the west side. If we can destroy the peasant huts here, we'll have an easier time sweeping them off later. That's our primary focus. We need to destroy the peasant production. With the peasants out of the way, we don't have to worry about the units fusing their capabilities under one command and making them that much more difficult to deal with. I know there's a countdown where you have to destroy the other base before this countdown is over, but I want to do it in one sweep so it'll be a bit easier to deal with them. The question is, can we do it fast enough before these guys get overwhelmed by the next wave of attackers? I'm not too confident about that.
Pumped and ready! I'm ready!
We can probably probe them from here. Is there anybody else coming in?
For the pack!
For the pack.
Ready to swing! I will club you!
Take out that tower. Wow, they got a lot of units already. And everybody else already died. What the heck? Isn't that a little overkill? It resists cutting and blunt damage, but unfortunately there's a lot of them over here, and I don't think they have the numbers to resist them. So focusing on a Dryad-only formation isn't going to be helpful either. Sure, we can try and go for the Berserker build-up, but I feel like it's going to be a bit of a miss.
For freedom!
Now we could probably go for artillery support, with the pitch stingers and all that. We need to clean this area up first. Wait, hang on. We can probably focus on one spot. Destroy this tower, and then we'll focus on destroying their production facilities here in the rear.
This thing is heavy, you know.
And then that should be enough to
Ready to
soften them up a
swing?
bit. Now switch over to... hang on. See, my real problem is that even with the armor, these guys are very, very weak to magic. And since most of the attacks on the Lotus side have a lot of magic-based attacks, mostly because of the poison, for example. Pretty sure poison is magic attack. They can't really do much, especially since there's one technique in the Lotus side of things that increases the area of effect of the poison. Makes the deceased one, a very dangerous. Oh my god, did I make the mistake of getting a pitch stinger out there? Train towards this guy. I forgot. Well, whatever. Put him in here and put him on the. Wait, no.
For the pack.
Smaller.
Let me at them.
I'm gonna need a couple of pitch slingers to provide artillery support and deal with the Tier 2 Lotus units. They are our best bet because they seem to be a lot more vulnerable to explosive damage.
Sheesh.
Sheesh. How do these wolf clansmen survive this snow with just loincloths and all that stuff?
For the clan. Get a move on.
Where are you going?
For the pack.
Get over here. Alright, I forgot. Pitch Stingers also get King of the Hill and Eagle's Eye, which means they have better range, and they benefit from increased bonus from high altitudes. I hear horses. I don't like that.
Don't have all day.
Sledger coming in. Stand by to engage.
For the wolf.
Another one. It is kind of annoying how much faster AI units can regenerate their peasants compared to ours, even if we have the same number of peasant huts after them. Like, every single time we get an update, people keep reminding the newbies that no, you cannot increase your peasant production rate just because you have, what, 20 peasant huts on the field? That's not how it works. But then you see the AI that have 30 peasant huts and they somehow spit out peasants like they're candy. And you start to wonder if it really is just a placebo. Please tell me I did not forget to. I did, didn't I? I probably did.
For freedom. Let me at them.
Let's not forget who we got here. Incoming contact! Where the hell is that bitch slinger going?
I'm bulging. For the wolf.
I keep forgetting.
Palm and ready.
Gonna need one more pitch slinger. I just need one more pitch slinger.
For the clan.
Why can't they give me one more pitch slinger? Am I lagging up? Okay, let's give them blast furnace to increase their durability against Don't even use pack wolves. Do they benefit from wolves among sheep? I want to know. I'm gonna keep an eye on this guy just so he doesn't switch out to join this area again.
Come on, move it.
Alright, that's enough for now. I think we're going to rush this tower now. Or maybe not. It's suicidal. Look at his position. Though, we did try this route last time and we got lucky.
Let's go.
Oh lord, that's a lot of them coming in here. My slithers are dead. We're down to 2 guys.
Yes! For the pack.
Have to wait and refill these guys. Then we'll rush in from the right side, knock out that tower, and then build up our own tower from there, I believe. Maybe not. Though honestly, I feel like we can use that. Put Longtooth in there, knock out targets, use that as a watch out point, although we'll be expecting attacks from here anyway, so leave that open maybe.
I know, right.
What's this one? Packmaster for more health, Packmaster backwalls with berserkers do more damage. I don't think berserkers actually benefit from
let's go.
any health boosting abilities.
I'm bulging.
I'm bulging. Why do I keep getting frames dropped on me? Foraging? Oh, that's for the back. That's Freedom's Howl. We don't have any more berserkers or pack wolves on the field. Or dire wolves rather. No, they're called pack wolves now. I remember them being called dire wolves for some reason. We don't have maulers, so no need to form a miners union. I guess we can get the Shea Lord out now.
I'm ready.
Send these guys over here.
Ready to swing. Banner up.
Damn, he couldn't have built another strike force this early, right? What the heck? Where the hell did all these guys come from? What the actual heck?
Let's go.
How am I supposed to engage them when they can build up their forces like that?
Hot on the trail.
That's kind of crap, if you ask me. Look at that! We knocked out a big number of units here, but they have this many units already in repair.
Yes, master.
Weak against explosive magical damage. Very, very annoying. Two damage types at the Lotus are very prominent.
For the clan.
I'm gonna need just 2 sledgers. Then I'll have this.
Get a move on.
One pitch slinger as a backup, I suppose, and then we'll focus everything else on the Dryad, so we can just root him on the to the ground and knock him out in melee as well.
For freedom.
Get some those big guys.
I obey. Yes, master.
Master my butt. I thought we were a free society at this point. Aha. The other one. It's getting really annoying how they have an easier time defending themselves
Let me at it.
against our units. Well, our units are supposedly better defended
Indeed.
thanks to the Shayla armor, aren't really having an easy time doing so, especially against the large number of tier 2 units that they have against us.
Don't have all day. Move
Just
it.
go for berserkers and
Hot on the trail.
Alright, let's see if we can get a berserker out here.
Move it. I must.
The other guy. There you go.
Don't have all day.
Let's see if
Come
we're
on.
gonna get something nice out of this. They picked up the other horses again.
Get a move on.
We got 2 dryads. Probably gonna get a third just in case. This guy is resist cutting explosive, weakening and blunt and magical, which these guys just happen to have in throws. Sap kill instantly. I hate those annoying deceased one units so bleeding much. How am I supposed to build up my forces if they can somehow outnumber us in tens?
Must.
Look at how many units they have in reserve! How are they able to move these guys so quickly?
Let's go. Hot on the trail.
Get that guy out of there!
Let's go. Move it.
Well, now you little help.
Get a move on. Let's go.
Please
Hot on the trail. I'm ready.
And look at that! The Shea Lord is dead. Might as well just waste our resources getting something out of this. Yeah.
Give me some meat. Let me at them. Grip and rip.
Watch as they build up another strike force over here. The moment we get into the towers. See? How quick are they in building up these They can get so many of their units out on the front line like this, while we have a lot of trouble just getting the peasants out to get on the training. How are we supposed to keep up with two of these forces like this? There's just too many of them and they come out a little too fast.
Heart to fist.
Let's get the Shea Lord back up.
Move it.
Now we'll probably have to soften up these targets on the right. Gonna need a full strike force for that, which means we're gonna have to spend a good time waiting for all of the peasants to be trained.
For the pack.
What happens if we just go for pitch slingers? Pitch slingers are weak against magical damage and can resist cutting damage as much as possible. But there's a lot of blunt guys up there, and that's not something we can actually deal with effectively. Here's the problem. Sledgers are very, very weak against blunt attacks. Can you imagine that? The big blunt guys can't handle other big blunt guys, which is kind of funny.
For the clan.
More Judas in front. Calm and ready.
I obey.
So how many more of those tier 1 units are they gonna send at us before we can definitely clear up a position here?
For the clan.
Halfway through.
Yes, master. Let me at them.
They got a big strike force coming at us again. So not in the mood to deal with them right now. Okay, 3 sledgers and the Shea Lord should be enough to do most of the heavy work for us in this demolition business. on!
Let's get moving. I'm on the train. I'm playing with this thing.
I'm moving. Yes, Master.
I do your bidding.
I thought I spent yang points for nothing. Okay, more of these berserkers up front. I don't think berserkers actually benefit from the freedoms. Oh, they do.
I'm ready. Stab and jab.
They reach a blunt damage, which is a lot of them here.
Let's get moving. I'm on the trail.
We'll send these guys over to this point. Have somebody on the backup list. See, no change to peasant hut production speed at all. Wait a second, what the heck going on? This didn't happen in the Serpent and Dragon paths. Why is the peasant growth rate much faster now? Something doesn't feel right. Peasant huts then. Don't think there's anything else for that. Well, whatever.
For freedom.
Get the stamina back up. Destroy every peasant hut in this range. If we can knock out their peasant production, we can roll them up earlier or later. We can knock it up faster once we go in. Take out the poison guy first. Yes, yes, yes. Keep it like that. We got a couple of those guys out there, which means we pretty much rolled up the pink units. Now we just need to roll up the purple ones. And we'll have an easier time dealing with them later.
No one's fired. Move it. Let's go.
again?
My sap
Well, he is fairly weak to blunt attack, so that's understandable. Alright, these guys are knocked out of action. They probably still have a couple of yin points, but they have run out of supplies, so they probably can't summon anybody else from that zone. On this side of the periphery, we got enough heavy reinforcements to handle most of the heavy artillery. I'm gonna have to call the Shaylord back up. He's gonna be running around like that, silly as it may sound. I think that's gonna be enough now. Can't really use that. We don't use pack masters.
For the wolf.
Need another dryad. Now we just need to loop around here, baby. We're gonna keep these guys in reserve.
Let's go.
Probably gonna ask a couple of reinforcements though. How many hammers do we have? We still have sledgers, it's just the berserkers that are missing.
Let me at them.
And with the enemy on the right, I'm not sure if that's Koril or Issyl, to be honest. If they are now unable to produce anything, we only have to worry about the Lotus on the left,
I'm ready.
which really won't be much of an issue. No, I just need to get around through here
Yes, master.
and keep these guys on rest mode, because if they start charging at the buildings, there's a very good chance that they will destroy them and trigger the timer. So I'd rather not. Hang on a second, I just need to check something real quick. Nope, there's nothing I need to see here for now. Excellent. Let's continue on. Our objective, as is expected, is to soften up the other ones now. With these units pretty much useless, they will be easy to roll up later. Now we'll just have to worry about the attackers coming in from the left side, and then we're done for. Or we're done with this one. The guys are slowed down by the Shaylord not running for some reason.
Yes, master.
Okay, don't destroy that. Definitely destroy this current though.
Must.
That temper tantrum of yours, my friend. Let him rest for a bit. I'll probably send somebody down here for recon. He's gonna get killed though. This is a recon in force. If we can attract the enemy's attention, we can probably soften up their defenses in the rear.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Run away! Run away! Outrun everybody! I think just get out of there! That freaking ninja! Good.
I'm
Keep
ready.
running. By the looks of it, though, we did manage to soften up their attack, their reserves there.
I know.
Now he's gonna die. Dang it. Ooh. The problem with these guys is that they're not really affected by The problem with these berserkers seems to be that they're not really that durable against most of the attackers. Most of the tier 1 attackers, and they're not affected by the bonuses of dodging. Who benefits from dodging anyways? Dodging, brawlers and hurlers. Pretty much the players of a typical wolf ball game which is a bit of a problem. Okay, let's attack him
Let
from
me
here.
at them.
The Shale Lord will hold position near the enemy's gate defenses.
I'm ready.
Well, we send these guys over to... Oh, I got a pitch slinger! Sweet! Get you in the backup line.
Move it.
There's two of them, in fact. Oh, wait! No!
Get a move on. Come on. Get a move on.
Oh, God. These guys will be Unit 4 then.
Slice and dice.
Don't tell me they got reserves already up that line, right? Oh, come on! Oh, but they already have so many of those units coming in. You have got to be bleeding kidding me. Dude, too late. Well, I'm going to need... another dryad up there. This is the dryad.
Drip and drip. Choke and poke.
Why are they so weak against one damage? I do not get it. Because they're technically exposed. This is the dryad. Just hold your position up there. We've destroyed one of their focusing points, so that should be helpful.
Yes, Master. I serve.
Dang, why aren't you running?
I obey.
One berserker, one sludger, and two dryads, along with two escorting pitch slingers. Not exactly the image of durability, but I'll take it.
For the forests.
Can't really use diggers, they aren't exactly that durable. So I'm gonna have to work with this for now. Not much to see there, but it's better than nothing. Get me another dryad. Should also get another sludger up here. Or two.
I do your bidding.
I need to destroy their keeps just yet. We'll leave those keeps for last. Just destroy everything else, including the peasant huts. Once the peasant huts and most of their production facilities are knocked out, we'll have an easier time of rolling the keeps, though I'm expecting that as soon as the keeps are destroyed, the command units will be showing up to destroy us instead. So need to be extra careful about that. Let's keep these guys in the rear just in case.
Indeed.
Indubitably. I said I need a sledger. Why do I keep doing? Oh, I keep forgetting that.
This too hard.
This too hard. Tommy Hort. Another sledger would be appreciated, really.
Let me at them.
Okay, just 5 more units to train, and now I'm seeing some serious slowdown in peasant production progress there.
Heart to fist.
Sledgy boys, where are ya?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Pumped and ready.
This should be enough now, maybe? No, let's wait for the other sledgers so we can have better demolition capabilities. And we'll destroy their peasant huts here and soften them up further up the line.
Yeah, let's go.
We have pitch slingers ready to handle most of the demolition work once we start striking the enemy's main base. Wait for these guys to catch the breath. Never mind! Screw that noise then. Oh, my artillery. Artillery has been knocked out of action.
It is the season for war. Play the natural one.
Somebody kill your peasant elsewhere. And you guys just focus on destroying the... Just destroy the peasant huts.
Break some new friends. Move it. Slice and dice. I'm ready. I will cloud you. Cut and got.
Oh, I still had a dry hand out there.
It is the season for war.
I don't think he's gonna survive that. There's 3 people coming up at her.
My
Right, there's probably another peasant out here that managed to escape, so we're gonna have to find him. Never mind. Looks like this is it. Let's get our troops ready to build up a strike force.
For our fathers. Here's done. Done. Cut and got. Kill the oppressors.
Wait until we can destroy most of them, and then we'll be able to roll them out with no peasants to worry about.
already there.
No more peasants to worry about. It'll be a lot easier to roll up their main structures. I just need somebody who's fast enough to handle everything else.
Let me at them. Come on, more! Grip and rip.
Let's destroy these other production facilities first before we focus on the keep. Let's keep it secure. Oh, that damage from just 8 yen points is insane. For Longtooth, I mean.
Come on, more! Rip and rip.
Now I don't need to bring out the Shade Lord anymore. No need to worry about the defense lines at least. Let's gather everybody up and then we'll engage as needed. Pretty much roll the entire Lotus position now, which is very, very nice. Now we just need to let these guys rest for a bit and we're good. Still, I'm not a fan of just sending these berserkers out because they're still very, very prone to blunt damage, which is a big problem with the Lotus, especially with all of their staff adepts that they keep sending out against us. We lost more berserkers in a quicker or in a shorter span of time than we did with the
Freedom!
brawlers,
Come
which is
on,
kind of annoying.
more!
Alright, let's start racking.
Attack!
What? Intruders? I don't have time for this!
Shut up!
Raided, huh? There's not enough space here for all of us.
No! My planners are out!
That should take care of one of the barriers.
Oh, there's nowhere left to run.
The last barrier should be down. Let's move!
You're the man,
I'm ready.
move it! Move it, you twerps. We got an ice palace to engage.
We've opened the gates. Rally to me, wolves.
And here I thought it was gonna last longer. Oh, I'm gonna have to stay longer for this one. Though I think this is going to be the last mission. No, it's Taro!
I see that Budo and Utara spoke the truth.
It's the loser, Taro. And
The
he's
Wolf Clan is running rampant across the land.
which means we're gonna stick to.
I am Prince Taro, heir to the Serpent Throne. My father sent me to restore order and end this winter. Your savage witchcraft is starving our peasants.
Our witchcraft! Hey, this is Yvain's work, you dunce!
Don't try to confuse me with your silly lies.
Taro, this blizzard is Yvain's sorcery. We're also here to stop it.
You will address me by my proper title.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Dare you attempt to turn me against my friends? I'm warning you, leave now or face my wrath.
What wrath is he talking about? Taro is such easy pickings. He's just made powerful by the enemy, by the support
He's a
units, yes.
pompous brat, but we shouldn't kill him. His father is too powerful.
I bet that pansy would run screaming from a real fight.
Oh, you have no idea, Long
Let's
Baba.
tear down his royal academies. He won't be so tough without his bodyguards.
Oh, this
The academies will be lightly defended, as long as we steer clear of Taro's main forces.
This is going to be a raid operation.
If we destroy all 3 academies, Taro will know we mean business.
I think we can destroy this up. We can conduct
I
this
suppose
operation
there's no
also.
other way around the fool.
It's going to be a
When
bit
we've
rough.
dealt with his guardians, the prince will listen more carefully.
It's going to be a tough fight. Let's see. Our progress has been halted by Taro, a spoiled, soft-minded brat if I ever met one. Unfortunately, he's also heir to the Serpent Empire, so killing him isn't an option. Good thing he's a coward. Without his father's elite guards, I expect he'll run straight home to Daddy. There are 3 royal academies producing these guards, and we'll need to destroy them all, so it's pretty much a reverse of the other one with the, It's a reverse of the... the Witches thing, because that one was with the Assassin's Guild. Now we have 3 places here. I wonder if we can just rush this thing. Now let's see if we can. If we can... We don't have a lot of defensive positions here, and they have a lot of openings for us.
For our fathers! Kill the oppressors!
Guardians, too many of them. Blunt type damage, very annoying. Guardians are very weak against cutting and explosive damage. It just so happens that
Retribution will follow.
so rushing them isn't ideal, but they're very, very weak. So I think if we can get our they're weak against cutting, right? Yep. Looks like we know what we're going to do. We're just gonna have to play it by ear and use the lower grade
For the wolf!
brawlers for this operation. I feel like that's gonna be easier. Main problem is they have 2 spots that they can defend us from. With those 2 approaches, it's going to be extremely difficult to set up a defensive line.
For freedom!
The wolf remembers.
So we have to destroy these, and these. This is the most heavily defended I feel because it's closer to the towers. Unfortunately, it seems like this entire river is too shallow. We can't exactly defend ourselves from any attacks from here. Unless there's
I'm moving!
nothing to attack us from. I'm gonna need a combat pit, but I'm gonna need rice for that. Not exactly
For the clan!
rolling in rice right now. Okay, here appears to be the good news. Maybe not so good news. Area is a little
Already
too
there.
narrow, and I'm seeing crossbow.
Freedom!
Got guardians coming in.
Yes! For
All I
freedom!
need are... All I need are guys. Some guys in combat pit crew gear while wearing Shalery stuff. Well, shale armor more like.
For the wolf!
I'm gonna need a ballista man up there. To get a Shalery, I'm gonna need a quarry as well.
Already there!
Already
For the clan.
Let's get moving. Gotta bring with this one.
They come and they're coming in force.
Yes. Yes. I'll crush them.
I'm gonna need a tower for this one.
I follow.
I'm moving. Ow.
Death I serve.
Done.
Worthy
Where do I put the tower, though? Here?
For the pack.
What the hell are
on
you
the tail.
doing, Wild Eye?
Just say the word.
Worthy
Heart to fist.
You can pretty much see why
This
they're
thing
very
needs
much
wheels.
under a really big
For the
bit
clan.
of problems. Oh, I can probably get some more. I can get
For
some free
freedom.
horses here, but I'm gonna need a well and a vitality guard. Both the battle maidens and the hang on a second. Both the battle maidens and the guardians seem to be very weak to cutting, so we can probably engage them with just brawlers. Hang on a second. I need to check something real quick. Sorry about that. Where were we? Hang on, do I miss something? No, it doesn't look like there's anything missing. Alright, let's continue on with the operation.
For the clan.
I'm probably gonna need some sledgers as well to conduct demolition work for these guys.
For the pack. Done.
I'm gonna get another set of guardians coming in from the rear. Maybe we can destroy this first, and then we'll focus on we can destroy this thing. Oh, so most of the battle maidens are coming from here. No space for a shalery here? Really? Excuse me.
Heart to fist.
Battle maidens and guardians, they'll be easier to deal with later.
Done. Already there. I'll crush them. I'm moving. This too hard.
Good on there.
Lead the way. I am Wolf.
Dang it.
Yes.
For the wolf.
Oh, come on. That wasn't that short. Fine, get
For the
that
clan.
spot over
For
there.
freedom.
Retribution will follow.
I follow.
Mars gain more health, and we'll probably get. Gonna need these artillery pieces as well, but I'm gonna need a wolf bowl court or a keep just to get that done.
For the clan. Done.
Everybody trained up.
For the pack.
I need another artillery piece to watch the rear.
For the clan.
Oh, sweet. Wolf bowl court now.
For freedom. This too hard.
Oh, that's a problem.
Charge! Kill the oppressors.
Another battle maiden coming in hot and heavy.
For the clan.
Just say the word.
We can't put a watchtower there because it's not exactly flat.
Yes.
Ooh! I think somebody got hit by that stray bullet.
Nothing like a good fight.
Where the hell did these guys come from?
Retribution will follow.
Yes.
So they can go through here, huh? Interesting.
I'm cranking.
Okay, Eagle's Eye for increased range, and then we'll get some King of the Hill, King of the Mountain, rather.
For freedom.
What's the bonus for this one? Oh, longer range, so they can engage from more distance, huh? I got my third guy out here.
Lead the way. The wolf remembers.
Do we want to get Wild Eye to provide some extra artillery support? Oh, no, not Wild Eye. I mean Longtooth. Longtooth is who I'm talking about.
For the clan. Heart to fist.
No problem.
For the clan.
Wait, where's my artillery?
Yes.
Did I? Oh,
Done.
come on, I should have gotten that sledger. Oh, whatever.
For the wolf.
I'm gonna put an, probably a ballista man around here.
Pumped and ready.
There we go, sledger out and ready. just need to get the rice. Who the heck? Just need to get the rice so we can get some tea.
For the wolf. For the pack. For the
Get that
wolf.
guy out of there!
I'm moving. Charge! For the clan.
That one's out. And we just need to keep. And we'll probably have a tower out here with either Longtooth or Ballista Man.
For freedom.
Some watering.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, let's go. Let's fucking go, man. Let's freaking go. Dodging would be useful, since they seem to send battle maidens at us rather
Already
regularly.
there.
I kind of forgot. I still need to get herbalists so that these guys can regen faster. I got most of the horses, I think. There's another one up here. What are you doing?
For the wolf.
We're still down to 30 units. That can't be right. Okay, 77 units of rice left. Another Druidess up there, sorry. What the actual hell? Where are these guys gonna be coming in from?
For the wolf. For freedom. My muscles.
Lead the way.
Just ignore that, get back here!
For the wolf.
Well, dodging's helping at least. I'm going to need masonry to improve the survivability of our maulers, or sledders rather. Cripes, I should have gone for herbalist first. Well, whatever. Keep on the way.
Yeah, let's go.
Retribution will follow. Retribution will follow.
Okay, gonna need King of the Mountain to increase the survivability or the damage done by these guys from range.
I'm bulging.
Okay.
Look at my
Well, that is more encouraging than fighting the
let's
Lotus at the
go.
very least. Gonna need a tower here. They're not. Wait, hang on. We can probably make them mutually supporting towers instead. Well, somewhat. King of the Mountain. Next up.
What are the odds?
Make some damage. I'm ready. Okay, what's the next one?
Heart to fist!
This is getting a lot better thanks to the improved survivability thanks to dodging. This strike force,
I will
think
smash
we
you.
should be able to destroy the first Royal Academy now. Ignore everything else but the Royal Academy.
Ready to swing? You're going down!
Execution will follow.
I will club you!
Execution will follow.
Let's go break some new friends! Yeah, let's go!
Ignore that.
Pumped and ready!
Just say the word. I'm cranking.
Now let's add some more peasant huts. Maybe we can increase production rate of some of these guys. What are you doing back there? Get back here.
Puny weakling, I'm ready!
Just say the word.
For freedom!
More horses over here. And we can use this rear line over here to knock out everything else.
I'm bulging!
We got a wave coming in. What are these idiots doing?
For the wolf.
We got a wave incoming. I think we can destroy them with just the artillery.
Hammer time!
How much
I'm ready!
do some lumberjacking first. Get their stamina back up. Snowing again. I haven't gotten herbalist yet. Dang it!
For
I keep
freedom!
forgetting the herbalist. That was quick. Well then, let's do some demolition work, shall we?
I will club you! Nothing like a good I will smash you!
Execution will follow.
Yes! I will club you! Done!
Well, that was easier than expected. There goes the Lost Academy.
You filthy bandits! You've slain my bodyguards! Don't touch me! My father will avenge my death.
You're not dead yet. Go home to your father. Tell him the Wolf Clan didn't cause this blizzard.
I'll not tell your lies to Lord Oja. My failure will be punished harshly enough.
Hey.
Are you stupid? Look at us! We're freezing out here! Do you really think dirty savages like us know such powerful spells? Aye, we're not magicians! We're miners, you dolt!
You may have a point. You are rather dirty.
That's what he saw
Let me
first?
put it this way. If I wanted war with the Serpent Empire, I'd kill you now. All I want is to settle our business with Yvain before we all freeze to death. Why not let us pass and tell your father that you stopped the blizzard yourself?
And if Mistress Yvain kills you all?
He's so easy.
Then you can tell Lord Oja that you slew the evil wolf rebels single-handedly.
Oh, so quick-witted. You remind me of my brother.
Haha.
Very well. The Prince of the Serpent Empire allows you to pass. Enjoy your destruction, slaves.
What
If
a
your brother has any wits at all, he'll outlive you, little prince.
lol.
Let's finish this.
Oh, that's the last campaign coming up. That's a little too quick. I wasn't planning on finishing up here already. Dang it. Let's just go through first.
Looks like the end of the road.
By all the gods, it's cold. I
My
can't
God,
even
dude.
feel my mustache.
My mustache.
I'm sure Yvain knows that we've beaten Issyl, Koril, and Taro. She'll be gathering her powers for the final battle.
But this is the last mission
Either
of
Yvain
the
or the
Trino
Lord of the
meeting.
Wolves must die today.
I am not ready to finish.
Looks like she set up plenty of those magic walls to slow us down.
They'll fall when her towns are destroyed. She can't power them alone.
Oh, great. As expected, it's going to be a very
Not if she
large
intends
force,
to keep up this storm as well.
which means we're gonna have to
What
be
happens
defensive.
when we reach
There's the
Yvain?
real Ice Palace.
Do we just kill her?
She wields the powers of a god. I don't think it'll be that easy.
Even gods can die. Come on, we have work to do.
Let's see how bad it is. Okay. The end of our struggle is near. Yvain's keep is at the top of the mountain, protected by more of those accursed magical barriers. If we destroy these towns surrounding our keep, the barriers should fall. Then we'll need to tear apart the keep itself and settle our feud with Yvain once and for all. So by the looks of it, this is actually the last mission of Greyback's journey. And remember this being this short. But here's the issue. These areas here are pretty much controlled by Yvain's forces. There's a lot of them. There's a big number of forces that could come at us, and we need to be rather quick. So I'm just going to do a probing run for the time being. See if it actually works the way it should be.
Yes.
And if we can rush some of these guys, we will have an easier time destroying Yvain for the latter part of the mission, but we
Done.
can't really do that because I don't have the time to do it today. So we'll see how far. Oh, the pests are dead. Okay, never mind. Rushing them like this isn't exactly a good idea.
I'll play with this one.
Yeah, no. They already have a large strike force out there. A significant amount of tier 2 units are already watching the north of the center town, the first town that we need to destroy. So we'll send these guys up here.
Yes.
These guys walk around this position over here. Yeah. It's gonna be Lotus units again, so that means magic.
For the wolf. For freedom.
And that means more of these guys. Wait, no, Lotus, right? So we'll have to rely on berserkers for this operation, which is I hate to admit it.
For the wolf.
But I want to know if we can actually just
Already there.
ruin their days from the back. Get that vitality going, and there's a big tower over there. Let's see if
There and back. Right.
the big guy can engage it from this
Too
angle.
easy.
Nope, he can't.
Hmm.
How could you miss?
Right. Hmm.
Done.
Now he becomes a warlock.
I know.
See if we can engage him from range.
For the clan.
Shinria?
I'm moving.
I'm on the trail.
Done.
I need a sledger for this operation. Also going to need artillery to keep us protected, just in case.
Our prey was this way.
Already there. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
That's the one. Ah, sounds like a plan. Beat 'em like a drum. That's the one.
Beat 'em.
Let's beat some sense into them.
I'm cranking.
I'm cranking. Now we'll need a keeper.
For the clan.
I'm also gonna need a wolf's den, but to get that I need a well.
Just say the word. For our fathers!
Somebody was building a peasant out over there.
Moving.
Right.
get that wolves den. Ew. I mean, wolf ball before. Okay, I just need one more so I can get herbalist. This first town is pretty much done. Well, that leaves the first gate open.
We've disabled the first set of barriers.
The next heavy artillery piece is gonna show up.
We must press our attack to the towns above.
Okay, that's 2 towns at the same time. Not exactly a good spot for us. I think I'm gonna send these guys a little back home. It'd be risky trying to engage them.
At them.
Well, court. We're gonna put that. That's 2 entry points. We can't really set up defensive positions from here. At least we can funnel them all here.
For the clan.
I think, actually, we can set up a tower overlooking this position. Keep an eye out for anybody coming down these towns, and then bada bing, bada boom. There's still a lot of Lotus forces on the topmost layers, so we gotta keep an eye out for those.
Yes.
These ballista men will have to handle everything themselves, I'm
For
afraid.
freedom.
I'm cranking.
Seriously? No horses? Oh wait, there are horses here. Just need somebody to pick them up.
Let me at them.
As long as we have override position on the approaches from this side and there's no alternative route from here and here, we'll be able to defend this area a bit more effectively from incoming attacks from these 2 villages. Just need to be... Just need these things to be a bit easier on the heavy artillery.
Just say the word.
Oh, what else do I need? I need herbalists. Down 1 yang point, rather. I should probably get a pitch slinger out there just in case, but no. Even with the type advantage over the second tier units, the pitch slinger doesn't really do a lot of damage, and most of its damage is spread out. The ballista man, while he fires at a... Well, the ballista man has the problem of... Oh, Christ, that up. While the ballista man has a slower rate of fire and is a little too focused, his damage is much more effective. So I think giving the ballista man something to work with is much better. Okay, I'll need somebody who...
I'm moving.
Just like that, I expected as much. Let's hold on that position until we can get artillery support out. Additional artillery, that is. And get me some of these horses. Need some more rice.
For the clan.
This thing needs wheels.
That it does, my friend, that it does. Got a new King of the Mountain for Christ. Wait, things are well positioned right now. I think we are in an excellent spot to defend this approach. The real problem is if we can build a force fast enough to destroy the next route here. That's going to be for another time, I'm afraid, because it is time for me to go. Hang on to the back finale. Thank you so much for dropping by. Sorry that it was late, and unfortunately it is also a bit short, but I am really happy that we made some serious progress today, even though it's only just 2 hours and some such. Next time, we will be able to finish the campaign. Hopefully, we'll have enough time for that. But I guess I'll have to wait until after Easter has finally passed. At least we did secure a good position here, and now that we got a good setup, I believe it'll be much easier to complete Greyback's journey, even with a smaller strike force. Still at... no, it's not 30, right? No, it's still 30. I don't get it. Why are we still at 30 even in the last mission of the campaign? Well, whatever the case, we'll be able to finish this. I can smell it. Hopefully, you'll also be there once we finish the campaign, and then we'll probably be able to try some other stuff related to Bell Rums. Anyway, that's all from me for now. If you got any complaints or valid reactions about the stream tonight, I would really be grateful if you can drop me a line on my Twitter or my Pixiv. If you got a hankering for older streams that have expired on Twitch, or you missed something on the Simul stream, you can always check the VOD archive, linked in the About tab of my profile page, and also searchable on YouTube as the aforementioned Simul stream channel. Lurk at Work, that's work with a U instead of an O. By the way, if you're currently checking the VOD, thanks for dropping by. Sorry that was a bit short, and that we had to wait 2 more days to get back to it. I did have my personal break, unless you probably missed that. It was buried under a lot of other posts on Twitter anyways. Well, at least you got your eyes on this VOD. If you are interested in something else, though, there's always a lot of other VODs on the channel that might be up your alley, so I really suggest you check them out. That would be helpful for me as well. Speaking of the channel, if you got a friend who might be interested in the stuff I stream, or who just wants to complain about PNG streamers in general, you can always share my channels with them. Twitch.tv/lurkatwork and Lurk at Work on YouTube. Once again, that's work with a U instead of an O. Well, that's all from me for now. Lurk at Work is now RTB. If you're on Twitch with me and you still are in the mood for another stream, I can send you over to somebody who's currently doing what I believe is a collab stream. Might be interesting for you if you're up to that. So I'll send you over in a bit. But if you are not and you're heading out for the night, I hope you enjoy the rest of your evening and the rest of your weekend. Thanks again for watching. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Good night for those who are heading out, and stand by for those who are about to be sent over.